What's up guys, Paul here from e-commerce Gold, back with another e-commerce platform review for you. And in this video we're going to be looking at one of the biggest names in the industry and also Shopify's main competition, Bigcommerce. And for this review I'm going to be looking at 6 different things to give you a good overview of the platform, and they are the pricing, the features that the platform offer, the theme customization and theme selection, the support options that are available for you as the user, the hosting and performance, and finally how easy is the platform to use. So it's going to be quite a lot of content for this video, so let's get the introduction out of the way and let's get this video started. So as I said, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the pricing of the Bigcommerce platform, and it's pretty much identical to Shopify except for the fact that Bigcommerce is 95 cents more expensive on all of their packages, but they are identical in terms of that kind of $30, $80, then $300 a month that you're going to be paying. But the big difference is with Bigcommerce is that they operate on a tiered pricing structure. And what I mean by this is when you hit certain annual turnover limits, you're automatically going to be moved up to the next package. So when you start on the standard package, as soon as you hit $50,000 turnover in a year, you're automatically going to be moved up to the plus package. Now for this, you get a larger sales limit, but you also get access to more features of the platform as well. So while some people may not like this, it does help you grow your business because you're going to be getting more from the platform to allow you to take your business to that next level. So while some people may not like it, it can be actually quite beneficial to your business. But other than that, you get quite a lot with Bigcommerce. You have no product limits, so you can put as many products as you want on the basic package. There's no bandwidth limits either. You also get a free SSL certificate. Now, as you can see on screen, there's a $400,000 annual turnover limit on the Pro package. But what happens when you go past this? Well, this is when you start moving into their enterprise level kind of offerings, because basically you're a big e-commerce store. If you're doing nearly $500,000 a year in sales, you're a big store. So they're going to offer you their basically enterprise package, which is more robust and more designed for big e-commerce businesses, and you get much more in terms of resources and also support from the Bigcommerce team. So when you do grow, they're going to grow with you. So the second thing we're looking at is the features that Bigcommerce offer. Now, as a fully hosted e-commerce platform, it's unsurprising that Bigcommerce comes loaded with features. And as you can see on screen, there's a lot of different features that is included, and this is what's included with their standard package. And as I say, as you move up through the packages, you do get more and more features from the Bigcommerce platform. Now, if you want to go and check what's on screen out for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description because this is my full written review on ecommercegold.com, and there is some stuff that I cover more in that written review than I am going to in this video, because if not, I'd just be talking forever and a day. But one of the big things with Bigcommerce is the fact that it's got its own app store, and within here there's over 700 apps you can choose from that are made by select Bigcommerce partners who add a variety of different functionality to your Bigcommerce store. And this is hugely useful because basically, even though Bigcommerce create a lot of features themselves, there's certain things that are a bit more specialized, or you need integrations with other third-party platforms, and this is what the App Store allows you to do. Another great feature of the Bigcommerce platform is the ability to sell on multiple channels using the Bigcommerce platform. So you can integrate with the likes of eBay and Amazon. You can also integrate your store with social media channels such as Facebook. So this gives you lots of potential sales channels to help generate more sales and grow your business even further. And it's great to be able to manage it in one place. It just makes your life so much easier. So the third thing we're going to be looking at is the theme selection and customization. And Bigcommerce has one of the largest theme selections of all the platforms out there, because there's over 150 themes you can actually choose from directly from the Bigcommerce theme marketplace. But unfortunately, only a small proportion of these are free. That is 12 to be exact. The rest range from $150 up to $300. But outside of the Bigcommerce platform, there are also theme developers on the likes of Theme Forest, where you can go and buy themes and then import them into your Bigcommerce dashboard. So there's a massive amount of themes out there. But one thing that always kind of let Bigcommerce down was theme customization. But in 2020, they'd done an overhaul of their theme customizer, and honestly, it's a massive improvement. Now, when you're in the Bigcommerce dashboard, to manage the front end of your website, so basically what it's going to look like, how to do theme customization, you go into Storefront. And in storefront, as you can see, all the themes that are available, themes that you've already installed, but then you want to click on customize, and this takes you through to the customizer. And the big change with the new update is this page builder here and these widgets. They are a fantastic addition because it really does enable you to customize the look and feel of your website. So all you do is click on it, drag it across where you want it to be, and it will create whatever the widget is, it will put it into your site. Now this is what happens on the home page. You can also use this to create custom pages as well. Now another great thing is you can use this to create custom pages within your site. So what we'll do is we'll go and create a new page and we'll put it about us. Click on create page, and what you'll see is all of these widgets are available to use within your custom pages. This is great because it adds so much customization to your site and you can really make it feel and fit your business and brand. Now this is really good. I really like this. It's definitely a great addition. But one thing that isn't great in my opinion is you're kind of stuck with a lot of these basically pre-built widgets that are built into the themes. There's not a lot of customization options in terms of being able to remove them or alter the appearance they appear on your website. So if you wanted to create a completely custom homepage, you are going to struggle because you're going to be stuck with these like pre-built widgets. Now this is something that does let Bigcommerce down for me, because even though there are some visibility options, if you go into the settings, not everything is editable. So for me, it would make so much more sense if you could basically have a blank homepage and then you customize it and build it yourself. This would make it so much better than having to be stuck with these, say, pre-built widgets. It would just make it so much better, and it would really basically almost put Bigcommerce towards that top when it comes to theme customizations if you had complete control over the look and feel of your website rather than being basically restricted in certain areas. So while it is a massive improvement over the old system, there's still some ways that Bigcommerce need to go to really be the top of the tree when it comes to theme customization. Now the fourth thing is the support options are available for you as the user, because this is one of the reasons why people go with a fully hosted platform such as Bigcommerce, because they want to know there's somebody they can contact should they happen to run into any issues. And Bigcommerce offer 24/7 support to all of their users. It doesn't matter whether you're on the basic package or you're one of their enterprise customers, you get 24/7 support, which is actually really, really good. And there's lots of ways you can actually contact the support as well, because they've got things like live chat, over the phone, and also via email ticket as well. And the support options are available directly within your admin dashboard. So you don't have to go digging through the help center to try and find their contact details. It can be accessed straight away from your Bigcommerce dashboard. Now, another thing with Bigcommerce is they have a community support forum, which is very useful if you've got basically a non-urgent question that you want to ask, and also you want to potentially get a different answer to what might come from Bigcommerce. This is because there's lots of developers of their apps and themes that frequent the Bigcommerce support forum, so you might get a slightly different opinion or way of doing things by asking in the support forum, which is always useful to know an alternative way of doing things. So section number 5 is the hosting and performance that Bigcommerce offers. And one of the things I really like about Bigcommerce is they're very upfront and honest about their hosting environment, because some companies aren't as upfront. But with Bigcommerce, you get the following. So you get PCI compliant hosting on every single package. You get 99.99% uptime. And this is because all of Bigcommerce's websites are run using Google's cloud platform, which is one of the most reliable platforms out there for hosting. So it's definitely a good choice for Bigcommerce to have gone with them. You also get a free content delivery network included with every package, so you can be able to sell worldwide. You also get a free SSL certificate and unlimited storage space and unlimited bandwidth on all packages. Now this is all fantastic on paper, but what does it actually mean in the real world? Well, I like to put these platforms to the test because I don't like taking these platforms on their word. So what I did was I took 3 customer example sites from the Bigcommerce basically showcase and ran them through Pingdom's speed test tool using their Washington DC and also San Francisco servers, and also ran them through Google's page speed insight tool once a day for 3 days to get a nice spread of information. And I was a little bit let down, to be honest, because Bigcommerce were quite a bit off the pace compared to their competition. This is because their average load times were over the 2-second mark, with the Washington DC coming in at 2.84 seconds average and San Francisco 3.43, which is towards the bottom of all the platforms I tested, and their Google results weren't great either, with the mobile coming in at scoring an average of 12 out of 100, which is really bad, especially as basically mobile commerce is making up around about 50% of sales these days, and their desktop coming at 48 out of 100, which once again put them towards the bottom when it comes to hosting and performance, which I did find quite shocking really, due to how good their hosting setup looks on paper, but in the real world it doesn't really seem to translate all that well. Now, I have had people who are Bigcommerce customers contact me and say, my site did much better than this. But from what I found, I tested multiple Bigcommerce sites. I actually went through and redone the test over and over again to give Bigcommerce the complete benefit of the doubt. But these were like basically the averages that I got, and nothing really changed from any of the customer example sites that I checked. Now, the next thing I'm going to be looking at is how easy is Bigcommerce to use, because this is an important part of building the e-commerce website. You want to know it's easy to use. And for this, we're going to be looking at 3 sections. So how easy is it to get started with Bigcommerce? How easy is it to manage your inventory? And how easy is it to manage your orders? Because the final 2 are where you're probably going to spend most of your time when you're running an e-commerce website. So as you can see on screen is the Bigcommerce dashboard, and it's really easy to get started with Bigcommerce. It's simply a case of signing up for one of their free trials. Now, as always, my affiliate partner link is in the description below, and for anybody who does go through that link, I really do appreciate it, because it really does help me out. It actually helps me out massively and enables me to keep doing these videos. But back into the review. So the Bigcommerce dashboard, once you've actually gone through and signed up, because it's really easy, all you need is an email address and to create a password. It's very, very simple to get started with Bigcommerce. And then you come into the dashboard, and the dashboard's actually very simple to use. It's got a nice sidebar menu, which is very easy to navigate. And also the main page is very easy to use. And you can hide all this section if you want by clicking the bulb icon in the top. So you click that and it will just bring up all your reporting, which is really useful. So getting started and navigating your way around is really simple with Bigcommerce. The dashboard's very well laid out. You can tell there's been a lot of thought gone into this. But what about when it comes to managing your inventory? Well, to do this, what we're going to look at is what it's like to add a new product, organize your products, then manage your inventory overall. So with products, what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the add new product page, and it's a single page layout, which is very comprehensive actually, and you have this kind of second sidebar come in here, and what you can do is you can quickly navigate to a section. So if you just want to come in and change the pricing, you just go in and do that. It's very simple and it's very easy to navigate around, and it doesn't take long to work through and add a product. It's one of the most comprehensive but also easiest to use pages that I've come across. It's very, very good in my opinion. So that's what it's like to add a new product. Very, very simple, very easy to do. What about organizing your products? So creating a product hierarchy. Once again, that's very simple to do. You just go into your product categories, and we're going to add another category. So we click create category, and once again, it's a single page. It's very simple. All you want to do is put the name, the URL, add a description if you want to. This can have some kind of like SEO benefits, and then choose if you want it to be a parent or a child category. Basically very simple, and it's very easy to create a really good product hierarchy and category hierarchy within the Bigcommerce platform. So now you've created all your inventory, you've got it all set up. How easy is it to manage it? Because basically when you've got a large product inventory, you want to be able to quickly and easily go in and edit it. Well, Bigcommerce has, in my opinion, one of the best bulk editors out there. So what we'll do is we'll select all the products. You can select these individually if you want, and then we'll go on bulk actions and go into the bulk edit tool, and it appears like a spreadsheet. Now, as you can see, there's lots of different sections within this, and what you can do is just go through and change so much. So if you want to change the price, you just click on the box, start typing the new price. So change that one to 30, press enter, changes the price. Also, you can track inventory. So if you change that to, we want to track the inventory on the product level, we can also update the stock. So we change that to 10, press enter. That is how quick and easy it is to manage your inventory within Bigcommerce. As I say, in my opinion, it's one of the best bulk editors out there because there's so much you can do, and it's so quick to just go through and quickly edit everything. I think it's really, really good. And once you're happy with all the bulk changes you've done, you just click save in the bottom right hand corner, which is probably behind my face, unfortunately, so sorry about that. We just click save, and as you can see, it's updated successfully. Very, very good system. But what's it like to manage your orders? Because hopefully this is where you're going to spend most of your time when you're in your Bigcommerce dashboard, because you're going to be selling loads. So what we do is we come out of the bulk editor and we go back into the main menu and we click on orders. Now, as with the product management, there's a bulk editor tool for your orders, and this makes it really easy to manage your orders directly from the Bigcommerce dashboard. There's no need to go in and edit the orders on an order by order basis. So if you're going to be having lots of orders, this is a very useful tool to have. So we'll select the order, and then you've got a drop down menu here, and it allows you to do lots of different things. So you can print invoices, you can print packing slips, you can change the status of the order, so you can change it from like awaiting payments of fulfilled. There's lots of different options for the bulk editor, and this just makes it really easy to manage your orders from the Bigcommerce dashboard. There's no need for kind of third-party order management. Everything can be done in one place. Really, really good. And as you can see, there's lots of different options along the top. So you've got awaiting payment, fulfillment. This just makes it super easy to manage your orders, because some platforms haven't got great order management systems. This is something that Bigcommerce have definitely spent a lot of time working on, along with their like product management. The order management is really, really good. So my conclusion of the Bigcommerce platform, is it any good? Yes, I think Bigcommerce is actually a really good platform because it offers lots of features. It doesn't matter whether you're a small business just getting started or an established one. There's lots of tools and features that basically you're going to find beneficial. And I think most websites would struggle to actually outgrow the features that the platform offers, because the bulk editors are fantastic. And the new addition of basically the theme customizer and page builder is a very welcome addition to the Bigcommerce platform. Yes, it's not perfect. There are a few tweaks that could make it so much better, but it's not all roses with Bigcommerce, unfortunately. For me, the turnover limits are quite small on the packages, which means it's not going to take long, especially if you've got a store that grows really quickly, to move quickly through the packages. And another thing is the performance. The performance is a bit of a concern for me, especially on the mobile side of things, because say about 50% of e-commerce sales are now being generated through mobile, and this is growing year on year. So it is something you do want to think about when you're choosing the e-commerce platform. You want to have something that's going to work well on mobile. So I hope Bigcommerce at some point do fix these issues with their hosting, because the rest of the platform is really good, and it would actually be one of my top recommendations if it wasn't for that performance. So while it is a really good platform, there is a big but, and that is the performance with the platform. So that is my conclusion of Bigcommerce. Now, if you want to go and try Bigcommerce out for yourself, as I said earlier in the video, my affiliate links are in the description below, and I do really appreciate it if you go through those links, because it really does help me out. And also, if you do want to help me out, drop a like on the video. Also, if you want to see more e-commerce related content such as this video, consider hitting that subscribe button below as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.